He posted today, left tackle Josh Simmons in the middle of it. Travis Kelce, training camp fight, veteran, breaks it up. Coach, you don't want a soft team, obviously. You also don't want a UFC matchup in training.
So peep this. Travis Kelce really went from certified tight end menace to full-on camp counselor in about 0.2 seconds, stepping into a Chiefs scuffle like he just clocked in for an HR shift with benefits. Meanwhile, over in Colorado, folks are side-eyeing the situation like, is Shedeur Sanders actually gearing up to play this season? Or is he just posted up in sunglasses, stacking NIL checks, and letting the vibes do the talking?
7 of Chiefs training camp in day 3 in pads, and it was scorching hot. Also, tempers flared, probably partially due to this heat, how things are looking. Now let's talk about this heat and when the heat can sometimes get to the players and they take things a little too far. The aftermath of this play here is what everybody was talking about earlier. It was a 9-on-7 play, the run period. We saw some rookie-on-rookie violence thanks to Mark Polos of Case.
The N.F.L. is serving drama juicier than reality TV right now, and trust me, this rabbit hole gets wild fast. Picture it. You're at Kansas City Chiefs training camp. Sun blazing, pads popping, energy high, then boom! A fight breaks out quicker than a TikTok beef before anyone can even yell, "World Star!" Coaches freeze, security hesitates, and suddenly here comes Travis Kelce. Not a coach, not a staffer. Nope, it's Kelce himself. The same dude known for wild celebrations, non-stop jawing, and playing with pure edge is now out here breaking up grown men like a veteran peacekeeper.
To this training camp fights overall.
Hate training camp fights. Love Travis Kelce breaking up the training camp fights. I think training camp fights are an indication of lack of discipline, not an indication of self.
That's a plot twist nobody had on their bingo card. At this point, Kelce might as well swap the helmet for a whistle and clipboard. Somewhere between winning Super Bowls and dating pop icons, he unlocked his next evolution, N.F.L. dad mode. Not the boring khaki dad either. He's the cool one who stops fights, runs the grill, and DJs the cookout afterward. Reports say Kelce jumped in like a seasoned nightclub bouncer, separating teammates with the calm of someone who's seen one too many episodes of Dr. Phil. Maybe it's maturity, maybe it's leadership, or maybe he's just done being the guy everyone blames when camp turns chaotic. Either way, watching Kelce play team peacemaker feels like seeing Gordon Ramsay host a meditation retreat. It shouldn't work, but somehow it does.
Say for the biggest thing was getting my body right. You know, last year was pretty taxing on my body, and I mean, it is what it is. I've had more snaps than a lot of guys, if not everybody in the NFL over the past 5-6 years. And you know, I'm very fortunate. I'm very prideful of that. But I know it has taken a toll on my body. So it's just, you know, making sure that my body's getting that rest and that ability to, you know, train harder and be able to withstand an entire 17 to 20.
Let's be real though. Chiefs camp drama is basically a preseason tradition at this point. If dudes aren't yelling, tossing helmets, or passionately arguing over who's taking WR1, is it even July in Kansas City? Still, this one got spicy enough that even Patrick Mahomes had to lift his visor and see what was really popping out there. And if Patrick Mahomes is paying attention, you already know it crossed the line from camp nonsense into full meme territory. The moment Mahomes lifts the visor, the internet clocks in for overtime, and that's exactly what happened here. Chiefs Kingdom did what it does best, spiraled. Some fans swear Travis Kelce is turning over a new leaf. Others think he's soft-launching a future coaching career. A few bold voices even claim he's trying to show the league he's more than brute force and bravado because apparently nothing screams leadership arc like stopping a grown man practice brawl.
They started going at it, with Simmons losing his helmet before players and coaches stepped in to pull them away from each other and separate them. Andy Reid quickly walked Simmons back from the scene of the crime, and who knows what he said. But again, it's hot as hell out there and these guys are miserable. Andy Reid basically said as much after practice, saying, people get ornery when it's hot and these guys are competitors. I do respect the feistiness of Simmons here though. The punch to the face was a bit much in my opinion, but that guy is a dog, and this is going to help in his mindset of protecting Mahomes in actual game.
While Kelce is out here stacking merit badges in conflict resolution, the real mystery is brewing a few states west in Boulder, Colorado. That's where the questions get louder, sharper, and way more chaotic. Is Shedeur Sanders locked in on football? Or locked in on magazine covers, luxury watches, and cameras that never stop flashing? Right now, Shedeur's football career feels like an unreleased sequel everybody keeps hyping, but nobody's seen a trailer for yet. Fans are waiting with popcorn ready, but there's still no release date. Shedeur Sanders says he's healing. Sources say he's grinding. Social media swears he's thriving.
ABC 9 Sports Director Len Jennings joins us now. Chiefs training camp starts to heat up.
Yeah, and the weather too. The weather's still hot out there as well.
It was a hot one in St. Joe today. Hot, humid, full pads, a long practice. The perfect recipe for a scuffle during practice. Two rookies got into each other's faces during camp today. First-round draft pick Josh Simmons and third-round pick edge rusher Ashton Gelati go head-to-head. It happened for just a few moments before cooler heads prevailed. Nobody got hurt. Head coach Andy Reid was asked about it after practice.
The field, though, still very much TBD. And let's not pretend Colorado Buffaloes fans are patient. Half the fan base is pacing like expectant fathers in a 1950s waiting room. The other half is already photoshopping Shedeur into N.F.L. jerseys, floating somewhere between hope and straight-up hallucination. Because in Boulder, Shedeur isn't just a quarterback. He's a brand, a movement, a walking NIL billboard with laser-sharp eyebrows and a cannon for an arm. Whether or not that arm actually takes a snap this fall is still a mystery. But here's the uncomfortable question nobody wants to say out loud. Does he even need to play this season? Think about it. N.F.L. scouts already know his name. His highlights live rent-free online. Why risk getting flattened behind an O-line that still looks like it's figuring things out? Why absorb blitzes when you could be collecting cover shoots and generational checks? Sure, people love to talk grit, glory, leadership, Heisman buzz, all that classic football talk. But the game is changing fast.
Uppercut seemingly the right play because it's up under there, but the pads.
Yeah.
Because you can catch the pads there, so that's not as easy. The helmet grab, always the play for the losing participant. That is always who's going first, or it's first act of aggression, straight to the helmet. Here we have Josh Simmons actually got into a fight. Here's Mark Palouse's video. He's filming it from his camera, I think, so it's hard to get it. You'll see it though. There's Josh finishing a play. Jab, boom. What?
Ooh, I like that.
What? And then guy grabs his helmet, takes it off. He's still in there. Where's the team?
I like.
The NFL isn't just drafting box scores anymore. They're drafting star power, marketability, and presence. And Shedeur has that in ridiculous supply, even if his cleats never touch grass this fall. But let's say he does play. Now imagine the pressure. Every snap, every throw, every raised eyebrow analyzed frame by frame like it's the Zapruder film. One bad game and critics pop out like cicadas. Loud, relentless, and everywhere. But one monster performance? Boom. He's right back in first-round conversations faster than you can say, Coach Prime's son. And here's where it gets messy. Some folks are convinced Shedeur is sitting out to protect his draft stock. Others swear he's secretly cooking up something legendary behind the scenes. A few online detectives are asking if he's even on Earth anymore. It's chaos. Beautiful, content-generating chaos.
The Kansas City airport just finished today with the Kansas City Chiefs, about to fly to Denver now to go see the Broncos. I'm actually at an awesome place. Meet Mitch, one of my favorite barbecue places in Kansas City, is now in the airport. Good sign there. Anyway, let's get to the Kansas City Chiefs and what we learned today. They're good. We know they're going to be good. The Chiefs are always good. But a couple things that stood out to me. One, Josh Simmons, their standout left tackle, first-round pick, someone who came into the draft injured. I know it was a leap of faith for some. The Chiefs did the thorough research, figured his knee would be okay by this time, and certainly is. He looks like one of the more athletic tackles you will see. Really.
Meanwhile, if you're one of his teammates, good luck. Every solid play you make gets instantly overshadowed. Did Shedeur blink twice in a workout clip? That's the headline. Welcome to being a side character in the Sanders cinematic universe. Back in Kansas City, though, the drama is a little more grounded. At least they're fighting on the field. Real hits, real tension. Kelce stepping in shocked people, sure, but maybe it's part of something bigger. The Chiefs are aging. Mahomes is a vet. Andy Reid isn't getting younger. Somebody has to be the grown-up. And maybe Kelce saw the writing on the locker room wall. Rings, clout, leadership, and now apparently a certification in conflict resolution. Or maybe, just maybe, he's tired of rookies swinging like they're auditioning for off-brand Cobra Kai. Either way, Kelce breaking up a fight wasn't on anyone's preseason bingo card. but it somehow fits. And Shedeur ghosting the season? That ambiguity is so strong, it deserves its own Netflix limited series. Working title, QB1, The Vanishing Act. The truth, nobody knows. And that's exactly why it's addictive.
Right there, yeah. Competitive spirit, man. It's hot and you get ornery.
Man, we're just out there competing, having fun. You know, off the field, we're all loving brothers, but once we're on here, we're trying to knock each other's head off. So it's all love. You know, out here grinding, you know, in this hot weather, but we're all just trying to get better, 1% better every day. Defense and offense, we're fighting back and forth every day. So just trying to improve and get each other better.
In today's sports world, the mystery is half the fun. Leaks, cryptic posts, and sideline glances that say everything without saying a word. It's all part of the game now. And Shedeur Sanders, he's a certified master of the slow drip. So here we are, one N.F.L. star breaking up fights like a summer camp counselor, and one college star moving like a magician in designer shades. Two storylines, zero certainty and maximum entertainment. Will Travis Kelce keep playing the hero role at camp? Will Shedeur finally touch the field, or just keep stacking NIL deals until Nike names a sneaker after him? Either way, people are locked in, guessing, spiraling down Reddit rabbit holes, because sports today aren't just about what happens. They're about what might happen. And let's not act like this chaos is new. The N.F.L. has been a drama factory for decades.
What did you make of this fight? And also, you know, I've seen a lot of people want to ask questions in the chat earlier. Did you have any experiences, or did you witness any fights between teammates during the hot, humid days of August and July?
Did I? Oh my goodness, absolutely. Look, when I'm watching this right here, man, this is regular camp business is what this thing is. That's it. Like Andy said, I mean, it's hot. Guys are seeing the same face over and over again. You're blocking the same dude every other play. I mean, you're getting tired of it. You're going down, the monotony of it. And you're just out there and you just got an attitude. Have you ever just noticed summertime is usually when things start happening, when all the crazy things start happening in the world?
Training camp fights? That's a rite of passage. Somebody throws a helmet, somebody yells, somebody trends, same script, new season. As for Kelce, he's been a walking plot twist since day one. This is just the latest chapter in his glow-up arc. From hothead to hero, from chaos agent to locker room dad. Not the boring dad either. The cool one who steps in, calms things down, and somehow steals the spotlight without even trying. Meanwhile, the Shedeur saga feels like the inevitable evolution of college football in the NIL era. He's not just playing the game, he's redefining it. Brand first, ball second, or maybe third, somewhere behind skincare routines and chain selection. Still, even the loudest skeptics have to admit one thing. If and when Shedeur plays, it's must-watch TV, because the build-up alone is insane. All this drama, all this hype, all this noise, it only truly pays off if he steps on the field and delivers, and if he doesn't, the memes are still going to be elite, so nobody's really losing here.
By himself?
A lot of white jerseys.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that, AQ. Now, that play might have gone.
I didn't like that either, but my man stood in there. He stood in the pocket like Ilya Taporia.
Yes, he did, like Ilya Taporia. Yes, he did. He Max Holloway'd that thing. Mm-hmm. He said, we'll do this right here on your guys' side. Let's assume the offense is on the complete opposite side of the field. Let's assume that he's on a complete opposite side of the field. And also, let's understand that this is very normal.
Or they're thinking rookie's a little too overzealous.
Well, and also, he's got a great...
Yeah, that was fast. Powerful punch. That was quick.
He's worked on that. Mm-hmm. I think he's been in a gym before. Because the placement, too, that would have been...
Yeah.
Now, with a helmet, not the greatest move.
Back to Kelce. You've got to wonder, did he step in out of leadership? Or did he just want the headlines back? With the off-season quiet, somebody's got to keep his name buzzing. The league needs characters like him. Unpredictable, entertaining, and now apparently emotionally available. College football, though, doesn't wait. And while Deion Sanders can preach patience and long-term vision, the Colorado Buffaloes need a quarterback. Not a model, not an icon, a quarterback. Let's be real for a second. Does Shedeur even need to play this season? Sure, suiting up boosts draft stock, gives Colorado credibility, and quiets critics who swear he's just fashioned with a throwing arm. But flip the coin. That offensive line still looks shaky. Why risk injury in that chaos when N.F.L. scouts are already circling like sharks? From a business angle, protecting the asset makes sense. Shedeur isn't just a quarterback anymore. He's a walking endorsement deal in cleats, and that changes everything. Shedeur's fall schedule is looking wild right now. About 40% rehab, 30% Dior fittings, 20% light throws, and a solid 10% reserved for spicy quote tweets aimed straight at the haters. If there's a class called Brand Management 401, he's teaching it from the locker room with perfect attendance. Meanwhile, Kansas City Chiefs fans are still trying to process the unthinkable. Travis Kelce broke up a fight instead of starting one. Some fans are stunned, others are screaming, "Let him cook!" And the internet? Absolute comedy gold. Kelce memes already crowned him N.F.L. Mediator of the Year, while Buffs fans have unofficially labeled Shedeur as college football's most famous ghost. Truth is, the game is evolving fast. Kelce is stepping into leadership mode like he's applying for principal of the locker room, and Shedeur, he could sit out, stay spotless, and still hear his name called in the top 10. Because in today's football world, it's not just about snaps, it's about swagger. And if Kelce keeps this up, don't be shocked if he's hired next season to break up fan fights in Cleveland while Shedeur is out there throwing touchdowns and shade at the same time. Shedeur's legacy might be floating in limbo, but the pressure, that part is very real. Every practice he skips becomes another question. Every photo shoot turns into a distraction. Every fan tweet is a reminder that football somehow is still supposed to be about actually playing football. So, here's where we land. Two men, two paths, both hanging on threads of uncertainty. One trying to control chaos head-on, the other creating chaos by doing absolutely nothing at all. And somewhere in between, fans, media, and content merchants are having the time of their lives. Whatever happens next, it won't be boring, because in 2025, boring is the one thing this football season absolutely refuses to be. If you're enjoying the chaos, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know whose side you're on, Team Kelce or Team Shedeur. And don't miss the next one, because this story is far from over.